Title: Practical Strategies for Overcoming Depression, A Gentle Journey Towards Healing. Introduction: Depression is a term that may sound abstract to some, but for many, it is a heavy and tangible reality. Feelings of emptiness, lack of motivation, constant fatigue, and sometimes a desire to disappear are symptoms that can deeply affect a person's life. This text is a calm and scientific attempt to provide practical solutions, grounded in psychology and neuroscience, that can help overcome depression. Section 1: Understanding Depression, the First Step Towards Healing. Depression is not a personal weakness, nor can it be resolved simply by thinking positively. Studies show that depression results from the interaction of biological factors, such as serotonin deficiency, psychological elements, like negative thinking patterns, and social factors, such as isolation or the loss of loved ones. Example: Sarah, a 35-year-old teacher, began to experience disinterest in her work, sleep disturbances, and a sense of worthlessness after her father passed away. Realizing that these feelings were natural and treatable was her first step toward healing. Section 2: Cognitive Behavioral Therapy, CBT. Rewiring the mind. CBT is based on the principle that thoughts, emotions, and behaviors are interconnected. Changing dysfunctional thoughts can lead to improved emotional well-being. Practical exercise: write down recurring thoughts that appear during depressive episodes. Then challenge those thoughts with questions like, is this thought 100% true? Or what evidence do I have against it? Example: Robert often thought, no one loves me. With his therapist's help, he recalled times when his friends and family showed him care and appreciation. Section 3: Medication, Restoring Brain Chemistry. In moderate to severe cases, a psychiatrist may prescribe medications such as S-Freeze to help regulate neurotransmitters in the brain. Note: medication is most effective when taken regularly under medical supervision. It usually takes 2 to 6 weeks to show effects. Example: Lily, who had a history of major depression, gradually regained motivation to return to work after starting medication alongside CBT sessions. Section 4: The Healing Power of Exercise. Regular exercise boosts the release of endorphins and serotonin. Activities such as daily walking, yoga, or swimming can have a significant impact. Research from Duke University showed that exercise can be as effective as medication in treating mild to moderate depression. Example: Mark, who struggled with low energy, committed to a 20-minute daily walk in the park and noticed a remarkable improvement in his mood within a month. Section 5: Nutrition, Sleep, and Lifestyle Habit. Deficiencies in vitamin D, omega-3, and B12 can exacerbate depression. Maintaining a consistent sleep schedule with at least 7 hours per night, and avoiding excessive caffeine or alcohol, supports mental balance. Example: Natalie, who suffered from chronic fatigue, experienced positive changes after adjusting her sleep routine and increasing her intake of vegetables and fish. Section 6: The Role of Human Connection. Having someone to talk to, even just a listener, can reduce feelings of isolation. Relationships with family, friends, or support groups reinforce a sense of belonging. Exercise: reach out to an old friend or join a local art or sports group. Example: James joined a community theater group and not only formed new friendships but also rediscovered a sense of purpose. Section 7: Mindfulness and Meditation. Mindfulness-based meditation helps individuals observe their thoughts without becoming attached to them. This practice reduces stress and enhances present moment awareness. Research at Oxford University found that mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, MBCT, reduces the risk of depression relapse by up to 40%. Example: Emily spent 10 minutes each morning sitting in silence, focusing on her breath. After a few weeks, she was better able to manage intrusive thoughts. Section 8: Meaning, Art, and Creativity. A lack of meaning is a hidden dimension of depression. Creative activities, painting, writing, gardening, can help reconnect individuals with their emotions and sense of purpose. Example: David, with no prior artistic experience, began journaling at his therapist's suggestion. Writing helped him process emotions and find relief. Section 9: Setting Small, Achievable Goals. When depression saps energy, large goals may seem overwhelming. Setting small, attainable tasks, like showering or making the bed, can restore a sense of accomplishment. Exercise: make a daily checklist of 3 simple actions, such as eat a healthy breakfast, call mom, and tidy the desk. Example: Samantha, who hadn't left her house in weeks, started with the goal of opening the window and taking a deep breath. These small steps gradually led her back to a path of recovery. Section 10: Patience, Self-Compassion, and Hope. Recovering from depression is a journey, not an overnight miracle. There will be ups and downs. It's crucial to be kind to oneself, avoid self-judgment, and believe that healing is possible. Inspirational quote: "Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise." Victor Hugo. Example: Nora, who had battled hopelessness for months, found comfort in repeating a phrase her therapist had taught her: "I am on my path, and that is enough." Slowly, she began to rebuild hope. Conclusion: depression is a reality many face, but it is a manageable and treatable one. With awareness, action, and appropriate support, one can move from darkness toward light. The strategies outlined here are just the beginning. The most important thing is to know that seeking help is a sign of courage, not weakness. To everyone experiencing depression, remember, hope is always possible. Even if it's faint, it can still guide the way to a renewed life.